right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tiffany and Starlight versus Diakou and Cosolix. Cosolix, the Lance Master, pretty much unmatched in North America for his Lance play. This is going to be a great game.
Daikou on that Koji fighting against Starlight and Tiffany as we opening up. Cosolix already taking off the right side of the stage, and Daikou kind of knocking Cosolix into Tiffany there for a little bit of a team combo.
He capitalized on it. That was good. Both players off the side of the stage. Now Starlight looking for something. Tiffany playing. He's zoning very well with Starlight right now. He's attacking where people might be and getting a lot out of it. Whoa, Daikou going way up there for a kill, but Tiffany avoids it. The side stick gets it, and that's an early KO for the red team. And not only that, I mean, for the blue team, but Starlight remains pretty undamaged here. Cosolix looking for an early KO on him. Both of them coming out for Starlight now. They need to exit his stock here quick.
Definitely. Tiffany, getting the very edge of that side stick. The Asuri down signature and side signature and Katars kind of like do the same animation, but they reach different ranges. Cosolix being able to make it back, however, from that knockback. And now Daikou. Team combo was starting between Tiffany and Starlight. They ended early because they saw Cosolix coming in for the support. Stock tanks being Cosolix and Starlight on the opposing team.
Yeah. Basically a tie game right now. They're looking for the KO on both red players right now. It could be Cosolix, it could be Starlight. Who's going to go down first? Or is it? Are they going to get the gimp on Daikou? Tiffany coming in with the support. Oh, what a great team combo, but Daikou manages to make it back. That's ridiculous. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it was like, okay, did he touch? Even if he touched, did it matter? No, he was able to make it back. Used every inch of his jump that he could possibly get, and Starlight being sent flying still on the first stock here. Cosolix and Starlight. Daikou goes down to his last stock here, while Cosolix is in the deep red.
Yeah, this is rough for Daikou. He's been playing really well, but despite it, getting KO'd by Tiffany and Starlight. He's down to his last stock. There goes Starlight, and Cosolix managing to stay alive. How is Cosolix still alive?
Recovery! Oh my gosh.
Cosolix getting KOs, still alive with 3 stocks. This is so good.
It's incredible how the teams are mirroring each other with how it's being played, too. It's like they're just agreeing, all right, we're going to take down one opponent first, and then we're going to leave it up to the 1v1 at the end of the game.
I can't believe it, but the game's just tied up once again. How is this happening?
Cosolix gets a nice little side light, 2 side lights in a row to Nair. Daikou wasn't ready for it. He was kind of waiting for the string to end before he started something else. And that ground pound come out so early. Starlight, intelligent dodge, just holding in place. If he dodged up, I think he was going to get hit by another down air again. So good job there.
Off the side, Cosolix. No, he's not even going to fight Starlight. He just knocked Starlight away so that he could team attack onto Tiffany.
And Cosolix still isn't damaged here. Cosolix and Starlight were mirroring each other with the damage that they were taking, but now Cosolix is doing such a great job of just not being touched in general.
So Tiffany on her final stock in the red here. So we'll keep your eye on Tiffany here, because if she goes down, it's going to be tough for Starlight to bring it back. But if Tiffany manages to get a stock, if she can take out Daikou right now, if the red team can take out Daikou, they have a pretty good shot at winning this. There's no share stocks here.
No.
Nice team combos. Oh, what?
Wow.
Okay. That was all his plan, I'm sure.
Excellent finisher there with the down sig, and there was an idea about where it was supposed to finish. It overreached. Worked out for them still in the end, and now Daikou and Cosolix are poised to be able to take game number 1. Can Cosolix make it back with a fully charged Lance recovery dodge comes out?
Starlight got it. Cosolix doesn't have anything else to go. Starlight now in this 2v1.
He could take out Daikou.
This is totally doable. If he can take out Daikou quick, it's just a 1v1 that he's got to win. He's in orange. It's going to be tough, but I think he can do it. We know he's got the skills to do it.
Recovery comes out, does not clip Daikou as he recovers high, and that side stick catches him on the landing, barely doesn't KO.
Coming back to the stage now, Cosolix charging up. Starlight expertly avoiding this. How is he going to get back to the stage?
Yeah, but he has to jump over it. That's the problem.
Look at Daikou attacking in between Cosolix Sigs. Oh, that was such good teamwork. Starlight on his back foot here. I don't know if he's going to be able to bring it back at this point. This could be it.
And
yes.
So I want to talk a little bit about what Cosolix is doing at the end there, because you're thinking they're not going off to chase him, but Scarlet with the Lance has that unique down sig where the steam is active. Like if you jump into that, you're going to get hit.
Yes.
Whether it's like light or strong is depending. But he has to jump over it completely. Can't stay on the ledge because he's going to fall to his death eventually, because that's what the exclamation points are for the slip. And then Daikou was just waiting above him for him to get back on the stage, caught him with a D-Light recovery, repeated the same steps, was able to take it off the top. That's showing that Cosolix, despite the ping difference, the practice that he's getting with Daikou is transferring over here in the land.
It's so visible. The way that they were attacking, weaving in and out in between each other's hitboxes was so amazing. Daikou and Cosolix are poised to do very well in this tournament. So game 1 goes to Daikou and Cosolix. Tiffany and Starlight put up a great fight. Let's see what they can do.
Game number 2 is coming out. I did not quite see the stage. There it is.
Okay,
Thunderguard Stadium.
Yeah, we haven't been seeing this that often. There's some weirdness that can go on in the middle of the platform.
Yeah.
There's a lot of walls on this stage, too.
I fully expect Cosolix, like when you have the Lance, you could dip down beneath that platform, immediately buffer out a jumping there, and oh my gosh.
He's just taking Diakou with him.
He just didn't care.
You know what? I get the feeling that Diakou and Cosolix have talked about this before, and Daikou's probably like,
just roll with it.
Finish it.
Yep.
Yeah, finish it. Just do it. It's worth it.
Because the amount of damage that they could both take on the way back, if he stops throwing out those hitboxes, might honestly just screw both of them instead of just Diakou. So now Cosolix, ooh, that Cider just barely missed as Starlight falls with that Nair on Sword, being able to catch him right as he lands into the ground. Ooh, he was charging up for a signature there. He's got D-Light Cider off the side of the stage, and now Cosolix sending Starlight away. Will they team up on Tiffany? No. Tiffany takes Diakou out of the center of it, and the Cider puts Tiff off. They just keep going back and forth. Both teams can't. Okay, the ground pound finally finishes. Excellent read coming out from Diakou, and a much different start to this game number 2 than it was in game number 1.
All right, 2 stocks ahead
Blue
now.
team is just solidly in the lead.
Diakou and Cosolix are doing great right now. They got to hold on to this lead, though. It's not going to do them any good taking the first stocks unless they can get a lead with it. So here it comes. A little bit of damage from Diakou onto Tiffany. That's good. They are just continuing this. Starlight and Tiffany looking for the KOs, and Diakou and Cosolix know it. So they're playing differently, knowing that they're trying to find these kill shots.
That neutral stick hits him as he tries to land, too.
There it is.
Recovery comes out to take out Diakou, but Cosolix, he gets charged.
What a read.
You could charge your gravity cancel signatures just a little bit.
Just a little bit, and that's exactly what was needed, yeah.
I like that you brought up the point about, like, even though Cosolix lost that stock there, the amount of damage that the red team took, as well as Tiffany almost losing the stock here, came from the fact that Diakou and Cosolix immediately changed how they were playing. They were jumping forward and then jumping back and showing the starts of things that they were doing aggressively and using them defensively to be able to get those signatures hit. We saw Cosolix at the neutral stick, the down stick, etc. Tiffany now trying to get in with that Cider, and once again Cosolix punishes, and you saw him jumping there just waiting barely to see what Tiffany was going to do, and because he didn't do anything, he continues the string. Diakou accidentally neutralizing onto Cosolix, but he allows him to recover, and Starlight sent high. Which one of the red team will be sent flying first? There goes Starlight.
Oh man, Diakou and Cosolix are doing great, but keep in mind that we're now in top 8, so this is a best of 5 set.
That's right. A lot more stages and counterpicks to think of, but at the moment, Starlight and Tiffany are going to be thinking about whether or not they're going to be changing their game plan in general, because Cosolix and Diakou seem to be running. Like, they've got an agenda, and the red team is fitting.
And they're only getting better. They continue to level up, so they need to figure something out.
These ground pounds too. Tiffany was forced to go through the center, and Cosolix goes so low, but he could do that. He could recover through the center, and early release that recovery, hit Tiffany, got the chase dodge activated off of it. Normally, getting hit by a Lance recovery.
What a great follow-up by Starlight. He is so aware of what's going on the rest of the stage here. This is going to be tough. I want to believe that Starlight has what it takes to get this done.
Diakou is going deep. Wanted to end that stock super early, holding Starlight in the shenanigans zone, trying to find some kind of ground pound. We saw ground pound after ground pound. He can do it. He's got a stock left, but Starlight,
he's getting it done in this corner. Oh my goodness.
Starlight gets the double KO.
That's so impressive because Diakou has been historically very talented at fighting in those pits.
Right.
In those in the center stage of stages like this that are separated.
Did you get chase dodge? Okay.
Oh, he got him. All right. Cosolix and Diakou take game 2, bringing them up 2-0, but this is a best of 5 set, and Starlight and Tiffany can definitely bring this back.
Unlike game number 1, however, it seems as though Cosolix and Diakou, even though Diakou got like railed by that Lance combo, just taken all the way to the other side of the map, it was still fine because he didn't lose the stock off of it.
Yeah.
They were able to convert that damage
and they ended up taking the first stock anyway.
And then there was no like Diakou/Tiffany deficit. It was just like, yeah, we're in the lead the entire time and we're comfortable. I'm wondering, there's something that I'm expecting to see. I wanted to mention the legend swap possibility, and it looks like we've got a completely different team coming out from Starlight and Tiffany.
That's a little crazy. So Starlight has played ever since Canon came out. Starlight was all over it, right? Just way back in the day.
Well, it helped that
through
Sword
all of the changes. Because he's a long time a Suri player, so he brought his Sword mastery over with to Sidra, and he's got some crazy Canon combos. Now, you know, just fundamentally, I want to say that Cannon's not exemplary weapon in doubles. Everything that you do kind of moves you as well, so it's hard to combo off of, but maybe their plan isn't combos. It
could also
separate and destroy.
Twilight Grove does change the proproperties of Cannon moving.
That's a good point.
Especially if you hit into the island. It'll stop you from moving, so maybe they've got an idea there with how they want to be able to play.
And they chose this map, you know, Cosolix and Diakou, or no. They left it on the table. All right, let's see what happens here. Starlight has his cannon already. The cannon we were talking about dodges out of Cosolix's combo. Tiffany getting some damage onto Cosolix. It's about even in all directions so far.
Starlight did not go for a punish there, and Cosolix hits him with that bread and butters Lance combo. Accidentally hits Diakou, but doesn't continue off of it. And an excellent side stick. Daikou's doing such a great job of catching landings, but Starlight's able to turn that around.
Tiffany looking for the edge guard. Diakou trying to make it back between both of them, but Starlight gets him in a nice punish from Cosolix. You take out my teammate, I'm going to take you out. Cosolix protecting his friends.
Protecting
he fights for his friends.
Yes, he does. Yeah. Indeed. And as they're able to get what it should have probably been.
Nice combo. Do you see how Cosolix waited for that? What a great combo.
He puts it the down stick, expecting a dodge down read. He goes high. Starlight's being able to put a little bit more hurt on the Cosolix. Tiffany loses the first stock. Cosolix playing the stock tank once again.
Yeah, he is the one to hold on to the stocks. And, maybe it's Lance. Maybe it's just Cosolix. Nice signature from Tiffany to finish off Cosolix.
Oh, no, Tiffany accidentally stares. Okay, it's fine because Cannon has that property of being able to use one of your aerials as a recovery tool. Side air traveling you so far, we were alluding to that earlier on. Was able to make it back despite being hit by Tiffany. Diakou and Starlight now, look, it's almost mirroring game number 1 with how the stocks were dealing with it. Can Diakou get the offstage edge guard? Dive kick doesn't work, but
Starlight waited a little too long, but the save from Tiffany, what a play!
Excellent. I almost feel like that was like called out with how Starlight was drifting. He was like, you're going to have to come down.
Yeah. They knew. That was awesome.
So Diakou manages to make it back. Goes for a weapon. No. If he went for the weapon, Tiffany may have been able to hit, but he goes right past it, picks it up at a delayed rate, which is an excellent because weapon starving and weapon punishing is definitely prevalent in this game. And that side to catching the landing. Again, Diakou is just weaving through with all of these Koji bow signatures.
Despite how well Tiffany and Starlight are doing, they just can't manage to stay ahead. Diakou and Cosolix just continue to, as soon as it evens up, they're the ones that gain the lead. And whoa, nice move from Diakou. He's looking for the edge guard, but Tiffany gets around it. Uppercut onto Diakou.
And we see
and there goes Tiffany. Is she going to be able to make it back? Yes, just barely.
Kills Cosolix off the top, and Diakou getting ground pounded. Red team takes the lead. It's a deceptive lead because Starlight is on that last stock in the orange, but that's a whole other stock that Tiffany has to work with if they lose it. So they could go for some risky stuff to get some team combos to really secure their lead.
Starlight's going to have to play it safe here, let Tiffany do the brunt of the work, and they just might be able to get this. If they can just take a stock off of one of them. Nice. Ooh, they were going for the combo there. It was a good setup. A little bit more here. Nice. More damage. That was great.
These are the team combos that they need. Diakou and Cosolix both entering in the orange territory of damage. That means a lot of early signatures could possibly KO. That D-Light recovery is putting Cosolix so deep, or Diakou rather, so deep in the orange.
Diakou is definitely going after Starlight here. You can tell Tiffany Starlight in the red, but so is Cosolix. This is going to be such a close one. What a dodge. Okay. That was perfect. Keeping his stock there, that definitely would have killed him.
Good recovery, but Cosolix goes for the punish. He gets the dodge read with the neutral lights. Interrupted there by his opponent. Interesting dodge through there from Starlight, being able to survive.
Tiffany in trouble now. He doesn't have a dodge because the gravity cancel.
Ground pound.
Wow, they got so much damage onto Tiffany for that one little mistake. And all players are near red right now. This is going to be a close one.
Starlight and Tiffany need this if they want to be able to make it to the winner's bracket.
Cosolix goes down. It's up to Diakou.
Diakou has to be able to get this KO, but he manages to make it back. Tiffany and Starlight very aware of the advantage of having a 2v1, and Daikou's going to be losing out on jumps very soon. That platform helping him just barely, but he gets hit by a side air. Diakou using that dodge recovery. Daikou's back, using every little bit of lingering that he can to be able to make it back.
This is totally within the realm of possibility for Diakou.
If he gets the side stick on the landing, that's what he needs. The down stick comes out, but does it get punished by Starlight? But I'm just expecting him to try to get some sort of landing punish because otherwise Tiff and Starlight are just ready to be able to end this.
Nice.
The ground pound gets him. The bow recovery, orb recovery. What other recoveries? There's some recoveries that you could steer a little bit. Like sword,
orb is,
but bow
orb
is always
like
the same.
Yes.
Always the same.
Absolutely. Man, what a game by Starlight and Tiffany, keeping themselves in this.
And being able to focus fire Cosolix. Cosolix was up an entire stock over Diakou at one point, and Diakou ended up being the one that was the last to live. And it looks like that the adjustments they made are there. I'm wondering if it was really a combination of Twilight Grove plus Cannon, though. That's the thing. We didn't see any cheeky Sidra neutral sigs that we sometimes see other players like to use when they do represent the character.
Now Diakou and Cosolix have the option of banning out Twilight.
Yes.
So we'll see what they pick here. Going back into the lobby, we're going to get a good chance to look at the stage bannings. So Diakou and Cosolix are going to get their chance to ban all but 3 stages. Or I'm sorry, Tiffany and Starlight can get their chance to ban all but 3 stages. So
we got Brawlhaven, Miami Dome and Mammoth
Oh, they
Fortress,
went the
that's
other
where
way.
we're going back. Mammoth Fortress it is.
All right, Mammoth Fortress, Tiffany and Starlight versus Diakou and Cosolix. The legend swap here for Tiffany and Starlight working in their favor, winning game 3 in here, staying in the set.
Let's see how much
game
the
4.
map mattered here in game number 4 as Diakou and Cosolix find themselves both unarmed at the start of the set. Starlight and Tiffany doing a very good job being able to deny those weapons. And Cosolix trying to get his usual sidelight started, interrupted by Tiffany's spear. Another sider comes out, and Cosolix is losing neutral exchanges left and right.
He's
catches
already
him.
in the red. Starlight and Tiffany looking to take a stock early from Cosolix. That would be so good for them.
Cosolix has yet to start anything. Usually we see him open up with an amazing sidelight, Sair, down air, lamp string that he's so used to being able to hit, but Tiffany finding that downlight Sair catches him out of the air. He's unarmed, has to use his recovery super early, and he clashes with the spear recovery. He was just knocked around.
But look at Diakou just getting it done off the side of the stage, fighting both of them. This is a great early lead for Starlight and Tiffany.
Definitely an early lead, but Diakou making the most out of them focusing on the Cosolix and just trying to get as much damage as he could. Sides to catches the landing again, but Mammoth Fortress is a little too wide for Tiffany to be able to be KO'd from that side of the map, but Cosolix finishes off with the hammer, picks up the weapon of choice, which is the lance. Cannon is picked up by Starlight, and ooh, that Sair just barely clips him.
Kind of saved him. Yeah, that's a good one.
Cosolix waiting patiently here.
Yeah, look at he avoids Tiffany.
I didn't realize that Tiffany was behind Cosolix and not doing anything.
He came to help. Oh, what a side sig. Diakou, the only player left with all 3 stocks now. Blue team has the lead once again. But it was the same story last game. Tiffany and Starlight were able to bring it back.
Oh, Tiffany manages to recover high. Wow, that was like the scariest of neutral exchanges when everybody's jumping around and nobody's using a move. Because they're just waiting to see, they want to react to somebody else like having an itchy trigger finger.
Yeah.
But that's why they're all hardened twos players. It didn't happen, and now it was able to be evened up as Diakou lost that stock. Cosolix and Tiffany are looking very dangerous here in the deeper end, but Cosolix a little bit more hurt. Try to go for that recovery read, didn't find it, and Tiffany gets sent off. And there's that string that we were talking about for Cosolix. Tiffany losing that stock, and now Starlight not trying to be safe, just diving into both of the enemies.
Well, he's got to turn up the heat at this point. Tiffany on her last stock. This is a close one. Both members of the blue team at kill range here. Any one of them can go down at any point. A little bit accidental friendly fire onto Tiffany. There goes Cosolix. They're not even going to fight him. They're just using this time to 2v1 Diakou, but Diakou very evasive. He somehow bobbed and weaved through all of that, and the ground pound takes out Starlight. Starlight now in his final stock. Both members of the blue team.
It was so interesting that they chose to go against Diakou when Diakou was like, as Cosolix was dying, 1v2ing them off the left side of the stage. And they repeated that scenario, and when Diakou came out on top, but an excellent double KO coming up from Starlight here. All players on last stock, Cosolix and Diakou want this to get the 3-1 over them, but Tiffany and Starlight are looking really good here with this legend swap, and it's looking like Twilight Grove wasn't the deciding factor. It was indeed the characters that they picked. Oh, trying to open up that sider. Diakou just dodges down beneath it.
This is looking difficult for the red team.
He's kind of having a maneuver between both his opponents. Diakou finds that delay recovery.
This could be it. Diakou looking for the read. Tiffany makes it away. Now fighting Cosolix over on the side. What a great dodge by Cosolix. This is going to be tough for red team. Are they gonna take us to game 5 here? Perfect dodge from Tiffany to avoid the weapon from Diakou. Diakou coming in for the KO. Any one of these could be it. The weapon throw connects onto Tiffany, but Tiffany makes it back to the stage, trying to punish Diakou for going after him. Tiffany doesn't have much left. He's at 3. He's not gonna be able to make it back from this.
Oh my God!
Wow, he suicided for it. She
no
knew.
choice.
She absolutely knew that she would die
because
of
the
that.
Exclamation points.
Yeah,
you touched again. So she just went down for that down air.
There would have been no other way to make it back to the stage. We're down to this 1v1. Starlight and Cosolix, both players in the red.
Oh, Cosolix is
If Cosolix wins this, they move on to top 4 on winner's side.
He waited so long, but the Sair comes out. Does he have his jumps left? He has to dodge back to the stage, and Cosolix gets sliding down as he gets the KO. I really want to talk about Tiffany with her decision to be able to go for that, because that was playing towards your win condition. That was realizing we're not going to win the 1v2. We have to even this up, give Starlight the chance to be able to prove himself, and it got so close. But
it was what a play by Tiffany. Serious.